NUCO, hand in hand, together we can. This is Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island. We're on location in Courtenay today at the Comox Valley Learning Center for Unique Kids. These are children who have neurodevelopmental disabilities, and that's the one thing they have in common. And now I have to say a big shout out to everyone in Campbell River. Congratulations yet again. You have proven to be most generous. On the weekend, Friday and Saturday, the Campbell River Rotary Studio Auction raised, drumroll, $92,000. That is fantastic. Congratulations, Campbell River. All of that money, as you know, will be locally spent and well spent. That gives them a little bit of push to finish the trail on the other side of the soon-to-be completed suspension bridge. Very exciting news. We're gonna be there on Friday, watching some rather high acrobatics by a helicopter. More on that coming up later this week. Coming up right now, something here in the Comox Valley. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're on location today in Courtenay at the Comox Valley Learning Center. And coming up this weekend, they're having a fundraiser. We're going to learn more about that after. They are a new organization, and as you can see, they have lots of room to grow in. They're in a very large building. One of the reasons they need some extra funds, also for equipment. They're mainly raising the money to help with equipment for the kids. The kids all have one thing in common. They have neurodevelopmental disabilities, and they are in a learning environment now that is meeting their needs. The ratio is 3 students to 1 teacher, which helps immensely with kids that have neurodevelopmental disabilities. So coming up right now, we're going to head up to Campbell River to check in with Marjorie. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're on location in Courtenay today on 2nd Street at the Comox Valley Learning Center. Joining me is Leah Silver. Now, Leah, how are you connected with this organization?
So I'm a staff at NUCO. I'm a part of all of the NUCO programs. So I work out of Nanaimo, and I do all of our fundraising, external relations, communications, marketing, all that stuff.
Okay, so how is NUCO connected to the Comox Valley Learning Center?
So NUCO is a charity and a provincial nonprofit that runs 3 programs. We have a Nanaimo-based learning center, a Nanaimo-based summer day camp program, and now we have this new Comox Valley Learning Center program. So NUCO is sort of an overarching organization that is running these 3 programs, and this is one of our programs.
Cool. Now, how many families and children are receiving services here?
We have 9 students right now at the center, and I believe that serves 8 families. We do have a lot of potential for growth in the Comox Valley, which is really exciting, but because we're a new organization, we started a little bit small here in the valley, so we service 9 students.
Okay, and what is it that the students have in common that brings them here to this center?
Yeah, so all of our students have neurodevelopmental disabilities. That looks really different across the board. It's a really broad term. Really what it means is they face barriers to learning, to gaining social skills, and why they come to this center as 2 alternatives is usually they haven't succeeded in conventional environments. It's just not working for them. They're not reaching their goals. They're not thriving. So they come to our program where we take a more individualized approach, and that helps them achieve their goals.
Now, how do you take such an individualized approach for that?
Yeah, well, we have a 3 to 1 student to staff ratio.
Wow.
So for every 3 students, we have 1 staff. That's really high in comparison to other programs.
But probably needed.
Super needed, yeah. It helps our students stay safe, help them learn, help us really look into how each student learns, and make sure that we can use the tools that each student needs to succeed.
Okay, so what is it that NUCO brings to, do you specialize it, do you do a special program for each location depending on what that location needs from NUCO?
Really, it's what the students need from NUCO. So each of our programs right now, it does look a little bit different just based on the students that we have, and it's constantly transforming based on who we have involved in the
Okay.
program. So they are a little bit different. The one thing that we bring on all fronts is that NUCO has been around since 2005 working in this field. So we do have that little bit of experience as to sort of what are the trends that work for students in general. But yeah, it's different at each center based on the kids.
Okay, and how big is the Nanaimo Center?
We have 20 students at the Nanaimo Center. Yeah, so it's bigger.
So these guys could grow potentially really big.
Totally, yeah. And when we opened, we've definitely had a lot of interest. There's definitely more families and students in need. And hopefully we can move and grow to be able to service everyone who needs it.
Okay, awesome. And coming up shortly, we're going to talk to somebody about the fundraiser coming up that's going to help with that.
Great.
Thanks so much, Leah.
Thank you.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. Thanks so much for staying with us. We are on location in Courtenay at the Comox Valley Learning Center. And all of the children that are here at the center have neurodevelopmental disabilities. And they are being taught with a 3-to-1 ratio, which is immensely helpful for their challenges. Right now, we are going to check in for this. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are on location in Courtenay at the Comox Valley Learning Center. And joining me now is Lisa. And Lisa, you are co-chair for the center. How did the center come to be?
A couple of years ago, some concerned parents and myself were not getting our children's educational needs met in the traditional learning environment. And one of the parents had heard about NUCO in Nanaimo and their program, and we went down and talked to the people there, and it just sort of fruition from there over the last 2 years. And then in this summer, we decided that we revisited them again, and decided that we were going to try and get something going up here because we feel that there's a strong need in the community, and we're very excited that this is happening.
Now, one of the challenges with any new startup, especially in this area, is funding.
Yes.
So how are you managing that?
Fundraising,
Okay.
basically. We have a beer and burger coming up November 30th on Sunday, 6 to 9 p.m. And we have silent auction and raffle tickets. And there's also live entertainment, and it's going to be at the Waverly Hotel in Cumberland.
Great.
So it should be a really fun evening.
Awesome. Now, how are you getting the word out about that other than us?
We have Facebook.
Okay.
Through our Facebook connections, and we also have posters and flyers around the community.
Okay.
And tickets are available through CV Unique Kids Learning Center at shaw.ca, and or you can call 250-871-8288.
Okay. Now, I understand one of the other really unique things about this is that you welcome in practicum students.
Yes. Nanaimo currently takes in practicum students from VIU and Discovery, and we're always looking for, hoping to get students in from North Island College or any of the local colleges that are
And
in the
how does
area.
that work with the programming to have the students come in?
It's,
They're learning by being in the environment?
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, certainly. And they could always use the extra set of,
Experience?
yes, definitely.
Okay. An extra set of hands with the kids?
Totally, yeah.
Okay. All right. So beer and burger, Waverly.
Yes.
This Sunday.
Sunday, November 30th. 6, doors open at 6. 6:30 is the dinner, and then we have the silent auction, and we
Awesome.
have live entertainment.
Nice.
Yeah, so it should be a fun evening.
Yeah, it should. Well, thanks very much for joining
Okay.
us, and keep up the great work. This is a super facility.
Great, thanks so much.
All right, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We have heard both interviews that explain what the center is. We're at the Comox Valley Learning Center, and we've also heard about a fabulous fundraiser coming up this weekend on Sunday at the Waverly Hotel. It's going to be a blast. So put that on your calendar if you need something to do this particular Sunday. So right now we are going to have a look at this. Thank you so much for watching Go Island today. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We've been on location at the Comox Valley Learning Center for children that have neurodevelopmental disabilities. They are having a fundraiser this coming Sunday at the Waverly Hotel. Check out all the details and make sure you get it on your calendar and go. It's beer and a burger, and there's a silent auction. You could come up with some pretty interesting Christmas presents, I think. So you might not want to miss out on that. And it's for such a fabulous, fabulous cause. So all kinds of stuff going on this weekend in addition. Coming up on Friday, of course, is the tree lighting in Comox in the town center. The annual Christmas Village with all the gingerbread houses and teddy bears, that also starts. That's going to be this year at the Comox Center Mall, and that launches on Friday. If you haven't made yours yet, get busy. There's still time. They're going to be accepting entries all the way through to Monday, December 15th. And that is a fundraiser for the Boys and Girls Club, as well as the Child Development Association here in the Comox Valley. Now, speaking of fundraisers, on the weekend in Campbell River, the Campbell River Rotary had their live studio auction, and they raised $92,000. So congratulations to everyone in Campbell River for that. I love that every cent is spent locally. So that is going to be a huge win for everybody in Campbell River. And the suspension bridge is getting close. We are going to be up there on Friday for a very interesting shoot. So make sure you tune in for that. On Thursday, we are bringing you an interview with none other than Elizabeth May. She was in town and we had a chance to catch up with her, so really looking forward to showing you that. In the meantime, just stay dry. There's going to be rain for the next couple of days, and coming up right after me is the weather. So have a great week, and we'll see you on Thursday.